At Lydford Station, opened on the 12th of October 1874, the two rival services of the LSWR and GRW met, although on different platforms. It was here that certain rivalry between the companies was reported at the turn of the century, when drivers and guards would try to sabotage each other's engines by dousing the boiler fires with buckets of water. Until 1890, all LSWR trains crossed over onto the GWR branch line en route to Plymouth. But in that year, the LSWR took their own route down towards Tavistock North and the Tamar Valley. Whilst the GWR line to Tavistock South closed to passengers in 1962, the Southern line remained open until 1968, serving the village of Lydford with its famous castle and church and beautiful gorge. Today hardly any trace of the lines and stations remain, and to remind us that at times up to 30 mainline passenger trains and 10 branch line trains passed each weekday, high up on the western moor at Lydford. Bridistow was the last public station before Okehampton, named after the village some 2 miles to the northwest of it. Built in October of 1874 on the western edge of Dartmoor, the station also hosted a peat railway extending from its sidings some 6 miles to the high moor and known as the Rattlebrook Peat Railway until 1932. Before the closure of the line, the station had been allowed to deteriorate considerably under BR, but today there is the delightful sight of a private dwelling with many of the structures retaining and restored to their former character. Even the footbridge has remained. The last part of the journey to Okehampton ran along the wildest edge of Dartmoor, passing the village of Sowerton, after which Meldon Junction was reached. Here until 1968 was a small halt built near to the railway-owned stone quarry, complete with its complement of steam units. The quarry is still in use today, with a connection through Okehampton to Exeter via Colford Junction. The stone produced there still used as ballast for the railway tracks in the south and west of England. Its distinctive 30-chain-long Meldon viaduct spanned the West Oakmont Valley, and the halt was used mainly for quarry workers, the trains stopping on request.